My name is Dua Kalhoro, and I am the Deputy Organizer in Canada for the World Sindhi Congress. We are gathered here today in commemoration of Saeen GM Syed's 118th birthday. GM Syed cemented his role not only as a renowned Sindhi politician, scholar, and author, but also as a visionary leader who acted as one of the pioneers for the Sindhi freedom movement. Approximately 27 years after his demise, Saeen GM Syed is still remembered as a beacon of hope for the right to self-determination of Sindhi people. GM Syed, designated as a prisoner of conscience by Amnesty International, has stated, "We are supporters of peace and reconciliation in the world. That peace and reconciliation will be established when the repression of political and economic domination of the external and powerful nations over the small and weak nations is recognized. This can be done by acknowledging the principle of self-determination of different nations. Establishing relationships based on love and cooperation with neighboring countries and nations is our important task. We think peace will guarantee the development and prosperity of entire civilizations around the world." GM Syed represents a figurehead for Sindhi people that enforces a non-violent path to physical and emotional independence. The trail to freedom that GM Syed taught is one of peace and educational equality, through which Sindhi people may preserve their rich culture, land, and language. He prominently shared his controversial and opposing views on equality and religion, forcing people to think outside the box and rely on their rationality and their intellect to fight for their rights. He was and continues to be a role model for us in our determination to end the struggles for our people. The man himself once said, "A nation can never be finished by its people's deaths, but it will be finished when the youth forget their identity." Thank you.
My name is Fiza Kalhoro, and I'm going to be presenting 3 quotes from GM Syed on his 118th birthday that really resonate with me as a young Sindhi advocate. The first quote is, "Victories of peace are not less than victories of war." The second quote is, "As I read history, I began to feel as if I was standing on top of the Himalayan mountains, witnessing happenings of the world over thousands of years." The final quote is, "Your attitude should be based on love rather than hate, because hatred is a fundamental weakness and love is a source of strength, whose focus is reflected in the service of humanity." Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siraj, and today I'm going to pay tribute to GM Syed for his 118th birthday with some of his following quotes. "The fundamental emblems of Sindhi culture are religious tolerance, nonviolence, global peace, progress of human beings, and fraternity of humankind, and this has the message for the mutual survival of the entire humanity. Sindh is part of the world, and Sindhi nation is a branch of humankind. Therefore, Sindhis have to do every work from the perspective of unity, of humanity, global peace, prosperity of humankind, and liberty of nations. Global peace, progress of humankind, and freedom of nations, Sindh's culture, Sindh's education, Sindh's economy will prepare Sindhi nation in a way so that eventually they are valuable for the collective interests of humankind. I have seen shade of truth in every religion, and I have become aware that in these many things have been proved to become outdated and futile. In this search, I have come to see the fundamental unity behind the diversity of religions. I recognize all religious faiths as parts of the religion of nature. Thank you very much."
मेरा नाम सैयद शहीद हुसैन जैदी है। मैं टोरंटो का रिहायश हूँ। आज हम यहाँ पर GM सैयद की 118वीं सालगिरह मना रहे हैं। इसी सिलसिले में उनके कुछ सुनहरे अल्फाज बयान करूँगा आपके लिए कि उनका कहना है कि किसी इल्म, नजरिए, अकीदे का कमाल इसमें नहीं है कि इसे महदूद समझ लिया जाए, बल्कि कमाल इसमें है कि इसे बहते हुए पानी की तरह से रवा दवा समझा जाए और इसे दरियाफ्तों को खुशामदीद कहने के लिए इसके दरवाजे खुले रखे जाए, नए तकाजों को पूरा करने के अहल साबित किया जाए। GM सैयद GSN।
मुंहिंजो नालो रिजवान कलोड़ो कैनेडा खां। अॼु साईं GM सैयद जी 118 सालगिरह ते उन्हनि जो ई कौल पेश कयां थो। सियासत में सभ खां अहम शइ किरदारु आहे। असां वटि ख़राब किरदार वारा माण्हू आहिनि, तंहिं करे सियासत दागदार थी वई आहे। असांजे अॻुवाणनि खे मिसाली बणाइणु घुर्जे। त जीअं माण्हू उन्हनि जी पैरवी करे सघनि। जीए सिंध, जीए साईं GM सैयद।